so we're live on Twitch. And it shows it's sending the data on YouTube. Then up there it shows that we're live on YouTube. Interesting. Weird. Alright, well, we are back. I apologize for the drop there. I'll lock those. The fucking game crashed on, more than the game, my whole fucking computer just went down. And that is something that has happened a couple times, actually. First. Yeah, I was, welcome back. I was actually just saying that my fucking computer crashed there. I think that what happened is so like it's happened a couple times. My computer will crash, like the whole thing will crash. It's corrupted. What do you mean? Fuck you. Delete that. I'm just loading that one. But yeah, like I'm not entirely sure why, but not every once in a while, but I've had a couple of instances where where the game will just, well, the game will crash, obviously, but then my whole system will crash, and I don't know why the game makes that happen, but it like only happens when I'm playing Starfield. But we're not that far back, so it says encoding overload. Let me look at the ground for a second. Because OBS is saying encoding overload, but I'm not sure if you guys are seeing a lot of lag or not. It looks okay on my end. Let me know if the if it gets bad or anything, and I can look into it.
Construction, incense, industrial.
We're back, Walter. Let's get going.
Stop by the Stroud.
I don't care about the fish. Oh, we got a little wacky there. Oh, hold on a second. I need to. There we go. I walked away for a minute and it was over. No, yeah, all the people I was calling stupid because they don't understand fucking socio-political matters and like fucking LGBT trans rights, fucking pronouns, all that shit. They're all misinformed. They got mad that I was fucking shit talking them and fucking blew up my computer. But luckily, I'm a genius and I rebuilt my computer in like lickety split. A lot of lag, skipping, short freezes. Interesting. Okay. So let me get here real quick and let's do that. Where is it? Let's do that one. And let's pull you down. How is that going? Okay, so that's looking a little bit better. It's still saying encoding overload though. Oh, now it's not. Okay, I think we're good now. Hopefully it's okay now. Because a lot of the times I think that part of what it is because I'm recording at the same time I'm streaming. So maybe that's it. But I think it might just be a down I think it might be a side effect of my processor. I think. I'm not 100% sure. The pronoun cops got you. Go in that store across the way there. The one with an interior cell. So, a store across the way. Stewart's Outfitters or the Trade Authority? Because I can go in the Trade Authority already. See? No big here. You got anything here to steal? A research lab. Bruh. Okay, so a little jank on my end. Okay, now it's saying encoding overload again. Fucking OBS is so fucking finicky. You can put the stream on 2x speed, guys, and it'll bring you back to the live and automatically switch back to 1x. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I just always hit the fucking click the live button. That way it actually just brings you back to being live. Sigurds? Okie dokie. What's in Sigurds? Excuse me? Pardon? Let's turn that off. I don't care about Tviv Advantis or whatever.
There's a lot of corruption, but little do they know. Wickedness repels off you like two opposing magnets.
Absolutely. Your mouth was not at all in sync with what you were saying, though.
You know...
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters.
Great.
Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Bruh, that's some bold-ass claims. Yeah, it works if you're, like, less than a minute lag behind. Interesting. Okay. What exactly do you sell?
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection
What the
in
hell is
Neon.
happening around me? All that... Sound like somebody was torturing a robot back there. I'll take every artifact you have in stock. Ooh.
An artifact? Are you making this up? Well,
No.
like I said, if I don't have it, you
Big
don't
stutter.
need it.
Oh,
But I have a
no.
lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
Looking at... Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Jesus Christ, what the fuck, OBS? Okay, so it's not the loaded assets that's causing the stutter, it's OBS showing it's tiny. Yeah. God, I fucking wish OBS would literally just work. Like, literally all I'm trying to do is just stream and have it be not suck. And I like, it's weird because I can't ever find something that's like, because I always like Google like OBS encoding overload, and it's like, oh, well, you could just try not sucking, and it's like, cool, thanks. Coding overload fix. Yeah, it shows like reduce your output resolution, lower frame rate, change the encoding preset or encoder preset, which I don't know what really that means, because I think it just means like, oh, change the where is it? It's in here somewhere. Preset. Yeah, like I have it on slow, good quality. So it should be streaming fine. And yet, for whatever reason, I still have these fucking encoding issues. And it's like, bro, why are you so mean? Why don't you just do the thing? Like, literally, I just need you to stream in 1080p. I didn't think that was a huge fucking ask. Lower the frame rate. Cut a preset. Yep, that's the thing. What is it? What does this say? Find the encoder preset and change the original one to super fast or ultra fast. What? Oh, but then that's the lowest quality. So that's going to dip the quality of the video. Here, let's do this. Let's just do that and see what happens. OBS is RNG. It either works perfectly or it's a whole... or it's a whole ASS. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Toshi, the red pill is taking you down. It really is. They got mad at me for talking all kinds of mad shit, apparently. And now they're coming after me. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it's live. Yes. I'm waiting for it to... Well, I guess I could doing stuff. We'll see how this goes. What did he say? I asked about the fucking artifacts, and then he didn't say anything. It's quite an impressive shop you have here.
Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Okay, yeah, it's still stuttering every once in a while. Oh my god, yeah, it's just... Why does it do that? Why does it just fucking dip like that? Oops, not that one. I want this one. Output, streaming. Yeah, I have it on preset fastest, lowest quality. So it should be streaming. It should be streaming fine, but for whatever reason, it's still coming in a little jank, like real jank, actually. Are you usually this open with your customers?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So that's not too bad. And then I'm seeing on OBS that the encoding's bad again. You have a nice shop here. You should be making a fortune.
You'd think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Yeah, and then the fucking frame rate drops again. Oh my god. Usually don't have it this bad. Like every once in a while it's just kind of like, oh, it's a little jank right now. But then like it usually like evens out after a while, but now it's just fucking shit in the bed. Oh my goodness. Here, let me check this. Yeah, and like my CPU, like my CPU, and actually here, let me. No, yeah, because that's backtrack, so that's even with actually playing the game, so that's fine. Like I'm not being overtaxed on my system. It's literally just OBS just being garbage. Why is OBS garbage? Is it really that difficult to fucking stream stuff? It can't be. If it was this difficult to stream stuff, nobody would stream anything. I don't fully comprehend what the issue is. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Here, let's... I don't think I need to actually get anything from you. Let me jump out of here and see if anything changes. Okay. I'm gonna like prop my phone up so I can see it a little bit clearly. But I don't got anything to prop. Okay, that kind of works. Okay. Where am I going? This way. Okay.
Ever wonder how to...
Wow, yeah. Like, I'm looking at it on my screen, and Yeah, that's just like a slideshow. Maybe reboot OBS. Well, like, that's the thing. That's practically what we just did. Like, it crashed and stuff, yeah, but we still had to, like, turn the game back on and then, like, reboot, technically. So it's like, fucking, what's the issue? What the fuck? Why suck?
I want to get my pocket picked. I'm ready for the full neon experience.
Okay, so it says, encoding overload, consider turning down your video settings or using a faster encoding preset. I'm using the fastest encoding preset, and it's not working. Oops, not that one. Video. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, it's on fastest and lowest quality, so it shouldn't be having these issues. Like, it's like, yeah, you should be, like, maybe it would be a little bit better if I rebooted it, but at the same time, it's like, multipass mode? No, that's resolution. That wouldn't, maybe it would? Here, let's do this. Let's do the multipass mode thing, see what happens. It's the you don't sound 6 foot guy's revenge. I know, right? The guy from the fucking TKS Mantis fan from last week who was all like, raid with us 1. Hell yeah. A Smith 501. Thank you for the raid. Wow. Huge fucking gamer moment. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Big thank. Big thank. Hell yeah.
Is she in today?
Yeah, that fucking TKS Mantis fan from last week who came in fucking trying to start shit and was like, oh, you don't sound 6'4", you sound a couple feet less. And it's like, what are you talking about? Shut up, you're boring and stupid. God, you're just fucking annoying.
Market is completely outside of our core.
What pronouns did you pick? All of them. Damn, impressive. Yes, I have all of the pronouns. Like, that's the whole, like, everybody's like, oh, there's like 83 pronouns and shit like that. And it's like, yes, the point though is that you have to get them all. Like, it's the power level measurement for fucking gay people.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am.
Okay, so it's showing.
You're just standing right here.
Yes, thank you.
The hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Okay, so it's still on my end. It's still showing encoding overload, but I'm watching my stream on my phone just to make sure that it's still good and stuff. And it seems to be a bit more consistent. It's not like it's still a little. Okay, well that was just a big stutter right there. Okay, maybe this is just the point where things just started getting bad again. It was working out for like a second, and now it's not, and it's stupid. Hello, A Smith 501. How you doing, Tosh? I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Huge gamer moment. How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? Let me see. Profile high, main, baseline. I don't know what the profile is. Tuning quality. Yeah, high quality, low latency, ultra low latency. Was better. Then you talk to her and it's choppy again. Yeah, I saw that too, and that's really weird because you would think that like this spot that we're in right now, because it's sort of like, a closed area or whatever, you would think that it would be less choppy. And also, yeah, I noticed that it was smoother on my end too. There's a tuning option here. I'm gonna try that. Let's try the tuning option, see what happens there. Where is the... Okay, so that's that. High picture quality? Okay, it is that. Okay, cool. Let's see what fine, whatever. Let's see what happens there. We back in the game? Yes, there we go. Okay. Yeah, just doing Cyberpunk for the next few days. So I'm ready for the new expansion. I was also pretty excited for the new expansion. Like, I wasn't like excited, like, oh my god, Phantom Liberty's gonna drop and it's gonna be like the best thing ever and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, you know, new DLC. Let's see where things go. And then like it dropped and everybody's all like, oh my god, Cyberpunk is literally like the best game ever now. And me personally, I think that's really cool. I'm excited for that. I unfortunately don't have the funds right now to purchase the DLC. But I'm really happy that it's it's in a much better state and people are enjoying it a lot more. We're here on Constellation Business.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Okay, yeah, I've been watching it this whole time, and it's still real janky. Yeah, what the fuck? Why is it... God, why is it so fucking bad? What the hell? God, you need to retitle this stream to fucking OBS shits the bed again. I'm on single pass, ultra low latency, lowest quality preset, multi-pass mode. Maybe that's gonna fucking make a difference. If they don't finally let me ride on the train, then it's the worst DLC ever. Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that you can shoot out of cars now, which I think is super, super awesome. I'll just do that one. Yeah, just talk and say words. I literally just need to see what the quality stuff is.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Okay, so that's a little smoother.
This
okay, it's getting janky again.
Do with that meeting you've set up.
Sorry, I'm watching it back on my phone.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Wow, it's still bad. But like it's a little bit. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's still. God damn it! Why? I'm just a small, innocent child. I just want it to work. Why doesn't it work? Why? Use a bit rate for increased percent. Some increased GPU. Let me turn that off and see what happens. Okay. I hacked a passing cop car and made it crash into people. They traced it to me. They traced it to where I was, and they started chasing me. Hell yeah! Like that. It's real interesting because it seems like that's kind of what the game was missing. You know, that just like next level step to be an actual, just complete and total menace to everyone around you.
Anything, really.
Like being able to shoot out of cars. You can pick people up and throw them now. I don't remember being able to hack cop cars and stuff like that and make them fucking crash into people and shit. But that's hilarious, and that's awesome that you can do that now. Another thing that I saw you can do, I don't know if this might have been in the game already, but Kevdewit dropped a video the other day of him playing the game, and it was really funny because he was like being chased by the cops or something, and then ran into an area where there was a bunch of gangsters, and then like the cops just started fighting the gangsters, and then they completely forgot about him, and it's like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
Hello?
Okay, it's still really jank on my end. Let's try. Let's do that one. What is this one? Dynamic B frame. The encoder will always use a number of B frames, particularly the match B frame set. If enabled, it will increase visual quality by only using however many B frames are necessary to the maximum the cost of internet. Okay, let's try turning that one off. See what that does. God, it's another fucking Toshi fucking messes with his broken settings stream. I started by fucking going off against fucking dumb people on in my comment section of my fucking last video, and now we moved into the fucking trying to fix my streaming setup shit. Take the Toshi pill. Hell yeah. Take the green pill. Become one with nature. The 2.0 update was the CDPR, was what CDPR wanted to push out originally, but the community made them rush it, hence why it was a wreck.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, I believe it. Because everybody, like, that's kind of where the whole what is it, the argument about like actually giving game developers time to make their games, like that CD Projekt Cyberpunk is 100% where that conversation all like came from originally, because everybody's like, oh, if Cyberpunk had like, you know, like another year or something, like another year or two, it would have released, and it would have been at the very least a modest success. It wouldn't have been one of the worst gaming disasters in modern history. But because fans were just so fucking amped to play it, they're all like, all right, we got to put it out. The fans are actually going to come to our house and kill us. Like they had to, and it just wasn't ready. I talked with a developer, somebody who worked on Starfield, and he told me that like if Starfield had released the day that they had intended it to release, fucking November 11th, 2022, if it had released then, it would have been the same thing. It would have been Fallout 76 all over again, because like the intro part, you know, the part where you're in the cave and stuff like that and you're mining, that part crashed like 50% of the time. Let's do that again, and let's see how
Secure location for a clandestine meeting.
how the quality
What's
is.
the point? Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
Okay, yeah.
I have this all taken care of.
Oh wait, no, maybe
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. Oh, do say something. Anything, really.
Oh, okay. It's just, what, did I lose connection or something here? What's going on? Not on the, okay. I'm watching on my phone, and yeah, it's still a slideshow. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Fellas, I'm happy to report that Burger King has fallen to the woke agenda. What do you mean? What happened to Burger King? Cyberpunk was good since launch. Excuse me. So I kind of have my own issues with Cyberpunk, both now and like, you know, when it launched. I think the game, like at launch, the game was like really broken. I think there was still a lot of fun to be had in the game. But I think that at launch it was really fucking broken. The story probably pretty solid. It probably carried it a lot. I myself am kind of meh to the story. I feel like it kind of waffled a little bit in a lot of places.
Here I am arguing.
At the same time, I haven't finished the main campaign, so I can't I can't really speak to, too much towards the quality of the story as a whole. But I don't know, like there was a couple times in Starfield where
You had one.
I don't know. I just kind of like got bored with the story that they were telling, and it's weird because like I feel like the beginning part of the game was really strong, and I just don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'd have a little bit of a different view if I were to go back and play it now, but yeah. At first, I just was like really lukewarm to the story. Also, I'm still watching and messing with encoding stuff, and for like a hot second there, it seemed like it was working a lot more tolerably. But now it's just a fucking
Remarkably
slideshow again. I don't know
leverage.
what the issue is
Some
here.
investigation. Then
Yeah.
yes,
Let's do this. This is so fucking annoying. I don't want to have to fucking keep messing with this shit, especially when it's so inconsistent. Like, why? Why is the encoding preset bad? Excuse me. I played it on a used OG X-Bone, loved it. My biggest complaint was minimap lag, so many missed turns. Yeah. I still don't like the doomed protagonist trope, but the story is fine otherwise. Again, like I think if I went back and like tried to get back into the story now, I'd probably have a much different experience of it. But I don't know, like a lot of it really, like it felt like a lot of it like dragged for me, and I can't say why specifically because it's something that I still haven't been able to put my finger on. Oh geez, I'm sure if I actually got back into the game, I'd probably be able to figure it out. Or maybe it just wouldn't be an issue anymore and I was just weird back then. Go to the lounge, got it.
James Newell is the bro.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Meet me back here.
We're going to the Astro Lounge to fucking to buy an artifact. Try restarting the game itself, finish the convo, save and restart. Alright. Let's give that a try. Let's desktop, and then we'll both these up, and we'll go to screen. Oh yeah, for some reason that's not there, so I got to do that manually. Okay. Where is it? Okay, so that's that. Cool. Back there. No, that's still sluggish. Okay, let's open this back up and see what happens. Okay. I'm also checking the like picture quality and stuff. Because like if I have to like decrease the picture quality to like 720 or whatever, it's like okay, sure, yeah, fine, whatever. I just want the fucking game to run stable and not be so fucking choppy. Whoop. Okay. Let's jump back in. No lag with the jitters on your avatar. I am also seeing that as well, which is a good sign. We will see how it is when we actually load into the game itself. Okay. So we're back in, and not seeing an encoding thing so far.
I missed you.
But we are in an enclosed space here.
Still so tense. Normally, what's wearing
Ooh, did that? Oh, it's because we're Starfield. There we go. Give me a sec. We're in darkness here. And there we are. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Lobby. Going down to the lobby. Going down to the lobby. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, there's a bit of, oh god, I forgot about the crush. So that was pretty smooth in the interior cell there, but it crushes really hard whenever I move. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Oh my god, Toshi, move! Okay, let's walk this way and see what happens.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical.
I heard there's shortages of my fist in your face because you won't leave me alone.
I don't like the look of you.
Okay, so movement-wise, like that's fucking stupid. But it looks. Oh no, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, and it says encoding overload again. Cool. Did you drop it to 720? It looks like you're playing on a CRTV. A CRTV. No, yeah. What I did is I lowered the, where is it? There it is. I lowered the bit rate. So if I pump it up to 25, it shouldn't be as, moving anyway. I shouldn't be as messed up. It shouldn't be as jank, but I think that. Oh, Jesus!
Seaguard's gone too far this time.
That might also come with stutters. There you go.
Why should I?
You have to let
Every
it go.
time he pays NSEC, he enables them, Rosa.
Oh my God.
He's telling them it's okay to blackmail us. It's ridiculous.
It's the way things
Go back to the game, Toshi. Get off the start screen.
Just wish things would change in this city. Feel like making a purchase today?
Okay, with moving anyway, that looks a lot better, but it's still real stuttery.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods,
That looks pretty smooth.
Rosa and I
Hold on.
guarantee we'll beat Sieghardt's lousy selection every time.
Oh my god. This is okay. Sorry, I'm like watching back what you guys are seeing, so I think that what I'm seeing is what you guys are seeing live. That looked real smooth there, with when I walked up to the table, and it's looking a lot smoother now. Oh no, yeah, there's the drop. God damn it! Yeah, I assure you all, this is that's literally just OBS.
It's okay.
God.
No rush.
If you gotta fiddle with the settings to figure out OBS issue, then go for it. Maybe Neon is too much for it. It could be that. One of the things I don't really like about streaming is that, like, there's not, like, a way to do, like, test streamings, you know? Just to, like, mess with stuff and make sure that what you're streaming, can be, you know, like, what you're streaming equates to what you're seeing and making sure there's no like overloading thing and shit like that. There's no like closed circuit, as far as I know anyway, there's no closed circuit like place you can go to where you are only seeing what is being like what you're streaming. You're the only one who can see that. That's the only issue I have with streaming. Yeah, and now it's just now it's just completely just a frozen image. Okay, now it's moving again. God damn it. Maybe neon is just too much. It's possible. I don't know. Fucking OBS is fucking stupid sometimes. God. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And I don't know what else I can fucking change about it. I don't think that... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's recording. And then this is the streaming stuff. Okay, so that's fine, but I'm not recording, so we don't have to worry about that. Single pass baseline. Look ahead. Weird. Unless stream, then watch it on your phone or PC. I suppose I could do that. The only problem with that is YouTube specifically. I guess I could just not. Because I was gonna say like I could do that for I could do that on YouTube, but the only issue is that YouTube actually sends out emails when somebody you're subscribed to. Actually, no, it's just me. Why do I get an email when I go live? Is it just telling me that? Why would YouTube need to send me an email reminding me that I am live right now? That seems weird. I can't imagine. No, I know that nobody else who goes live, like I'm subscribed to Moist Critical and he's live on YouTube almost every night and I don't get an email about that. Weird. I might try that. I might tinker with that. Have you tried just doing a direct stream via YouTube or Twitch? Oh, yes. Like just streaming on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, what was it? There was something that I was streaming before. Oh, yeah, it was when I was streaming Sim Settlements 2. For whatever reason, like it just wasn't working. Like the lag was just horrible when I was streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So maybe that is the key. Maybe the issue isn't OBS, but the issue is trying to stream to both platforms at the same time. Let's do that. For everybody who's watching on Twitch right now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to turn the Twitch stream off. If you go down into the description, you will see links to all my other socials, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all that good stuff. Well, obviously not Twitch because you're on Twitch, so you hopefully wouldn't need a link to that. But I'm going to have to turn the Twitch stream off and then just try it on YouTube, see if that, fixes anything with the lag and whatnot. So if you're watching on there, jump over to YouTube. if you want to continue with the stream. We might be back up in a minute or two. We might not. Who can say? We'll find out. But for now, we're going to be going ahead and turn that off. So 3, 2, 1. Bloop. Okay, so Twitch is now officially off as far as streaming goes. So let's talk shit about Twitch. I really don't like the shade of purple that they use. But yeah. So that is off. Let me see here. Let's check that. Okay, so that's good. Let me try Putting that back there. Actually, I might as well just leave that there because it looked fine. And if I can get away with lower frame rate interval, that should be okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, that looks a little... No, yeah, it's still saying encoding overload. Okay, let's... okay.
I had to chase more zone.
Let's do this again.
Heads out of here.
Zone heads. They get fucking huge brains. Why are you open? Shut up, Epic Games. What do you know about nothing about me? Okay, I'm watching it back on my phone, and oh no, yeah, wow, that's still real stuttery. Okay, let's... Oops, no, not new. Let's load back in. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Okay, it's looking pretty smooth so far.
Heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
That's awesome. I just want the stream to work. I don't want it to be lagging. Please. That's all I want. I'm watching on my phone just to make sure that it's not going to be all stuttery and jank. And it looks like that is the case. All right. Well, this is a this is a bit of an interesting pickle we got going on here. It would seem anyway as if the issue is literally just streaming to two platforms at once. At least
Wasn't something I said?
At least for these larger games like Starfield and Fallout, because I've streamed like smaller games to both Twitch and YouTube before with no issue like this. So I think that what the issue is, it's just the restream stuff and splitting the stream, and yeah, I guess that is it. I, however, really need to pee, so I will be right back, and then we will continue here. So I will.
It's okay. No rush.
Thank you for the no rush comment. All right, I will. Excuse me. I need to get some more water too, so I'll be right back.
You look about 1,000,000 light years away. It's okay. No rush. Was it something I said? You look about 1,000,000 light years away.
Alright, I'm back. And it looks like
You look about 1,000,000 light years away.
the stream, and it looks like we're still good, so I am going to declare that that is definitely the issue. It definitely seems like trying to stream to both YouTube and at the very least Twitch at the same time was causing issues. I might try testing it out to where we stream on both, I guess, YouTube and Kick at the same time. I probably won't be doing that now. I might try tinkering with that a little bit later. So if you're, if you're watching and you're on, obviously I'm going to be, privating it on
That's
YouTube,
okay.
but if you're
No rush.
watching on Kick, nobody's watching on Kick right now because we're not streaming there, but if you're following me on Kick, which you should, why the fuck are you not? If you are, and you see me go live today, sometime later, tomorrow, at some point, and it's not something that I, mentioned or say like, hey, we're going to be streaming on this day, you can probably just safely assume that I'm just testing shit, tinkering with stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, it seems like that's the case. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out what to do about that, because it seems like we are at the very least not going to be able to dual stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which not entirely upset about. I have my own disagreements and gripes with Twitch and such, but we'll see how that goes. For now, I say we get back into the game and continue with the stream. I hope everybody who is still here is doing good. I apologize for the lengthy process of figuring out what the fuck was happening there. But we got it figured out. Thank you, Cyric, for the suggestion there. You were spot on, and I'm pretty sure that the reason you were spot on was because we had the exact same problem when we were streaming Sim Settlements 2. We couldn't stream it on both Twitch and YouTube. God damn it, Cyric.
You look
Why didn't you and Gath optimize Sim Settlements 2 for the PC? You studs of bastards. I'm just kidding. I love working from home. I can go to work in the nude, and my metrics are higher than ever, higher than they ever were at the office. Man, I wish I was. I wish I could work from home. I tried to get a couple of jobs that that allowed me to do work from home stuff, but unfortunately, they never worked out, or at least not yet, anyway. Oh no, you're doing the accent. That's right. This is I'm totally 100% serious and angry accent. You sons of bastards.
Something I said.
Whenever I whip out that accent, you know you guys are in trouble. You're in for a verbal beatdown. What's that? I just want the fucking thing. Sounds like you got a problem with Sigurd's place.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Sigurd himself.
Oh, there we go.
That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
Just for that, I'm gonna have Gath make Sim Settlements 2 even more bloated with features and script. No! You son of a bitch! Not more things you can do in Sim Settlements 2! How dare you! You unhinged maniac. Oh god. That's funny. I'm sure you guys got some fucking banger stuff planned though. But like, I swear to God, if I don't see that ghoulified alien as a companion, I'm gonna lose my shit. Keeping this place safe and sound is smart for business to me. Doesn't have a choice. Maybe you just mind your.
It's okay. No rush.
Just mind your own business, you fucking ass.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things.
You can. You scared me.
Forgive the outburst and have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Let's see. You set up a meeting with Walter. Actually, here, hold on a sec.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Cause I want to do a quick save, because I'm pretty sure this enters into a speech check. You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, well, shit. How do we know then? Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
What is free is looking at me when I talk to you, though. Don't duck the question. I know a seller came through here. Came through
Easy,
you.
Friend. Not looking for trouble.
You damn straight you ain't. I'm asking on behalf of Walter Stroud. I'm sure he can pay you.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
It's 1.
Chase more zone heads.
It's number 1. The first sleep crate. What are we doing? What is this one? Search seller sleep crate. Oh, the security thing. Right, yeah. But yeah, like, and before we had the crash and everything, and then dove into why my fucking game wasn't working, or why the stream wasn't working. This is kind of like what I was expecting Neon to be like. Like Neon City and, wait, no. Shit. It wasn't Night City. Yeah, this place is kind of what I was expecting Night City to be in Cyberpunk, which it is. It pretty much is. But I don't know, just like something about this. Maybe it's the fact that it's on like a different planet and it's like a planet of water and shit like that. Maybe it's the like additional, you know, it's the little things, you know. Maybe that's what the biggest difference between like Neon City and or Night City and Neon is to me, because I mean, again, they're both practically like the same place. They're going for the same aesthetic and concept and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just like Neon a little bit better because like it's an old fishing barge basically, and now it's just like it turned into like a big city and stuff like that. Maybe I just like that a little bit more than just, oh, it's a city in California, you know. Inaccessible. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Ah, here we go. Let me do a quick save real quick. Texas number 1, yeehaw. No, you're thinking Aquila City. That's the Texas number 1, yeehaw. Let's put that there. Okay, so we need that one for there. Okay, so this one. Yes. Good. Good. And then we hit you and you. Excellent. I have engaged in lockpickery. There it is. I'm not joking, friend. Except that termination notice to. Expect that termination to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. Oh my god. They're gonna turn off his security clearance. We have to kill them. Whoops. Didn't mean to take out the weaponry when I did that. Bloop. There we go.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
You have the same armor that I do. Hell yeah. What a fucking gamer. Because he's a bounty hunter. That makes sense. It makes sense that he would have bounty hunter armor, being a bounty hunter. Yeah, no? Alright, let's go to the Astral Lounge. This is where all those people dance. And other people have an issue with it, apparently. Hey yo, what up? It's me. I wonder how much inspiration Neon took from Night City. Like, cause when did Cyberpunk initially release? 2020? So they had about 3 years to cement everything. I don't know. Maybe it's not even a like they took inspiration from it. Maybe it's just like, oh, like obviously there would be some kind of like crazy, wacky, everything's pink and blue drug rave club in the future. Like obviously. Yo, what up, Boone?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Your teeth are fucked up. Do you think the pronouns will carry over to Elder Scrolls 6? I don't think so. Because this is something that I have like a script about, talking about like the major differences and like goals of like the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Starfield. I don't really want to go too much into it because I'm not 100% sure if I actually want to release the video or not. But essentially, I feel like each one is kind of
call it an exquisitely crafted.
Obviously, they're doing different things, and obviously they're telling different stories and shit like that. But I think that a lot of what they're doing with Starfield specifically is well, obviously it's very different than what their goal is with the Elder Scrolls series. I think the inclusion of pronouns in Starfield was, one, it's a modern day thing, but two, it's also set in basically like, I mean, as far as I know anyway, it's set in the same time period, or not same time period. It's set in basically like a future version of real life, you know, I think. So it's like, we're having this conversation now in 2023. So it's like one of two things. We either are still having this conversation 300 years from now, which, oh my God, I hope we're not. Or we've gotten to the point where we just, you know, have grown up and accepted that people can pick their own gender, like their own pronouns, their own gender identities, he, him, she, her, they, them, whatever, you know. Maybe there are some people that still use like Zer, they, them, stuff like that, whatever. But like, I think that conceptually anyway, the idea of Starfield is that we've reached that consensus to where like, hey, you know, we don't care about pronoun identities. There's a lot of other way more important shit to be dealing with here. Whatever. And so this is just me kind of spitballing and speculating. I don't know if they actually thought of this, but I think they literally just included pronouns to both be, you know, modern and progressive, and also say like, hey, this is the future. At some point, we're not going to be having this conversation because we're basically just going to agree to one of two things. One, oh yeah, absolutely, having, you know, being able to pick your own genders, being able to go as like she, her as a man, or he, him as a girl, that's fine. You want to go by they? Absolutely. or it's gonna get to, or the other option is, hey, he, her, she, him, they, them, whatever. I don't fucking care. I got other shit to worry about. It's gonna be one of those two things, I feel like. And I feel like maybe that's what they were trying to say with this game, if they were saying anything at all. But as far as like Skyrim and stuff, it's a fantasy adventure RPG. You know, I don't, me personally, I don't think that there is a necessity to have that in there. I know that you can do that in Dungeons and Dragons, but I mean, fucking conservative people have been calling out Dungeons and Dragons as being like satanic and evil for fucking God knows how long, so why stop now, right? But yeah, for me, I just don't think it would fit in the kind of game that Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, stuff like that, Elder Scrolls specifically, I guess. I don't think that is something that, you know, it would feel out of place to include, but at the same time, me personally, I don't fucking care if fucking pronouns are in fucking Elder Scrolls 6, like, whatever. If they are, sure. If they're not, I don't think it really matters. I do think with Fallout 4, it was definitely a, you know, not being able to play as a woman, but I think one of the things that they sort of missed out on that point was the ability to have like a same-sex partner. But at the same time, they were going for like a story-driven thing, so I think that maybe, you know, it just wasn't something that fit into the story. But again, that was just because Fallout 4 was a very story-driven experience. Skyrim isn't like that. Starfield isn't like that, so your character can be literally whoever you want. Hence the pronoun thing. As I said, it could show up in ES6. I don't think it will, but if it does or if it doesn't, I don't care. There's going to be people that do, and I don't think all of them will be wrong, no matter which side they're coming from. But I just think it's a stupid conversation either way. Like, I'll never understand people getting so unimaginably like butthurt and angry over other fucking grown-ass adults just deciding things for themselves. Like, oh, that girl wants to go by he, him pronouns, or that dude wants to go by she, her pronouns. Sure, whatever. It's like, some people are like, I think it's okay for some people to be like, oh, like Boone here. Like, say he went by she, her pronouns, but he like is fully anatomically male for his entire life, but he chooses to go by she, her pronouns. It's like, some people say like, oh, that's kind of weird. And it's like, I don't think that those people are wrong, but at the same time, you know, fucking human beings in general are weird. We all do weird shit. And at some point it's just kind of like, okay, that's just kind of, you know, that's what they want to do. Do I think it's weird? Maybe. But I'm not going to fucking raise a whole big thing about it. You know? I don't like, you like Boone specifically, like if he presented himself as a male but went by she, her pronouns, like, that's kind of odd. Anyway, did you see the game last night? You know, like that shit. Like, nobody fucking cares. It's not an issue. And the people who are making it an issue these days are literally the only people making it an issue. The people who are making it an issue is just like, this is something that we should accept, you know, just accepting people as they are. Like, I don't think those people are, you know, out of line or anything. I think it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. But then there's all these other people who are just all fucking coming in, fucking swinging around their micro penises, all like, oh, I have a problem with that. They're like, sorry. Fucking stay mad. Gonna make a transgenic paladin of dragon. Hell yeah. Cloning genetics is up to the level of integrating alien DNA into a person. Yeah, they could have gone real fucking wild with Starfield, but they went pretty conservative based on, you know, everything they could have done. gender in every sense is a choice in Starfield's future. Yes, in Starfield, absolutely. I think it would be a little out of place in a setting like the Elder Scrolls, because I don't know. I don't see the Elder Scrolls as being like high fantasy, like, you know, like World of Warcraft or like Baldur's Gate or stuff like that. Maybe it is. I just don't kind of view it in the same way. But yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it would be, but if it is, you know, whatever.
I have other customers.
It's weird because it doesn't make logical sense. Our entire lives, a dude goes by he, him. I mean, like I was more so just like crafting an analogy here. If somebody who is like, you know, born male or born female or whatever decides to go by alternate gender, or like alternate pronouns, like, I don't know, like, again, like, is it a little strange? Sure. Is it anything that affects your life? I mean, definitely affects their life, but is it anything that affects your life or society at large? Like, I don't think so. If, you know, large groups of people all of a sudden decide to do that, like what really does it change? Like, you're just referring to them by something else. It's like when somebody gets a name change, right? You call them by their new name because that's to say, like, hey, this is how I want to live my life. And it's like, okay, you just decided to go by different pronouns. It's like, sure, whatever. It's confusing to accept illogical stuff. What do you mean illogical? The reason it's a problem is because it doesn't conform to anarchic, there we go, geez. Religious nonsense at the same time requires the bare minimum of respect and basic human decency, and that's a problem for some. For some, I think at the same time, there's a lot of people who are more so just caught up on this like logic loop, because more so than anything else, I've seen a lot of people, and like it's a lot of topics. It's not just like the pronoun stuff, but there's a lot of people who are all like, oh, like logically, like if you follow the logic, you know, like fucking Ben Shapiro's of the world, who are like, actually, logically speaking, is like, humans aren't logical beings. If we were meant to be logical beings, none of like how we are now would be anything. Like the people who are saying like, oh, like if you think about this logically, like if we were logical beings, you wouldn't have somebody to like hit yourself against who's like, you're not thinking about this logically. Like that wouldn't exist. We are all emotionally driven creatures, and it's like, yes, there are specific things in this world where it's like logically X equals Y and Y equals Z, shit like that. But everything that we do is a construct, right? Gender's a construct. Identity is a construct. There are hard truths like what is it? Genetic sex, male, female, stuff like that. That is hard evidence. Like if you are born male, like that's it. You're born male. You can transition, but just in the same way as gender identity or political identity or national identity, that stuff can change. More so specifically as it relates to biological representation. Not biological representation, physiological representation. That has changed because we have created sciences and technology to be able to change that. You could change your nationality just by moving to a different country, and it's like, does that change a whole lot? Yeah, for you, because you're making a big drastic change to your current situation. It's the same thing with like picking a different religion or becoming religious in general. Like it's a big change. Is it illogical to do so? Probably, yeah. Like belief changes all the time. People change all the time. Like people change in general. Nothing remains stagnant in this world.
Can't think of what to say.
I'm saying a lot, actually, Boone. I'm gonna finish this up actually real quick, just so I'm not fucking sitting here standing to him.
Package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Whoops, wrong one. There's a comment here that I want to look at real quick. Ignoring logic is against my whole world, lol. I mean, fair. So how do I even know if every single person has different language preferences? How would we even function seamlessly? So I don't feel like that's the argument you think it might be, or maybe I'm just not fully understanding it, because if we can't communicate, like literally, if you can't communicate, like I only speak English, right? I can't speak a second language. If I went to like Mexico and tried to talk to somebody, down there who only speaks Spanish, that's like a barrier we just can't get around, right? That's something that we like, obviously we can study and stuff like that. We can learn, and then we can get around that barrier. But if we don't try to learn and we don't try to, broaden our understanding of the world around us in this specific instance as it relates to language, there is no no progress can be made. And I feel like in a lot of other instances outside of like, pronoun, gender identity, stuff like that, the fucking culture war shit, I feel like there are a lot of instances where that applies as well. They're like politically, Democrats, Republicans, stuff like that. If you're not taking the time to try to understand the other person's perspective, you're not going to be able to have a good faith conversation with that person, and more importantly, you're not going to be able to reach a consensus, a consensus unity on whatever subject, whatever topic you're trying to reach a consensus on. And if you don't take the time to learn and expand your understanding of the topic you're talking about, like it's just going to be, a wheel without a surface to spin against. It's just going to be going around and around, and no progress is ever going to be made. And then there's going to be people who get upset about the fact that no progress has been made on that, or that the conversation is still going on. I don't want to hurt anyone, but my brain just hurts imagining asking everyone for their language preference. I mean, you don't have to, but I think because like I lived with a biological woman who was still biological woman, but they chose to identify as they, them instead of she, her. And, every once in a while I would slip up and like, I would refer to them as she, and like either they would look at me or their partner would look at me and he would be like, dude. Or she would just kind of like look at me, and then I'd be like, oh, sorry. I get some people who are all like, oh, like if I say something wrong, everybody's going to be mad at me and think I'm a bigot and shit like that. And like, I get that. And I think that is definitely a problem. But I think part of the onus lies with us, the person either assuming or, as you said, asking for somebody's religion or preference. I think part of it is kind of assuming, because we do assume things visually. We draw conclusions based on what we see. I have a water bottle next to me right here. It's green, like a kind of like a pea soup green with a black cap on it. And I say, okay, this bottle is green, but it's not green because it has black on it. But primarily what I am seeing is the color green. And when I talk to certain people, primarily what I'm going to be seeing is either a masculine or a feminine, presentation. And so by that, I can assume, oh, this person probably goes by he, him, or she, her pronouns. Or if I want to be extra about it, I can just say they until I know for certain. But, obviously if I'm wrong, and this is something that we are displayed both this on the internet, in real life, in politics, in television, in movie, and everything. If you are wrong, especially me as a content creator, somebody is going to try to correct you, whether they are correcting you properly or whether it's just based on their understanding of what the correct is. That's subjective. But the point is, we assume based on what we visually see. And so we express ourselves and speak to as what we visually see. If we are wrong, we'll be corrected. Hopefully, that will be in a kind way. It's like saying, oh, sorry, I actually go by she, her pronouns instead of he, him, or whatever like that. And then we just take that and internalize like, oh, okay, this person chooses to use these pronouns. Easy. And then you just do your best to, adjust accordingly. I think that there are situations in which, like, obviously it doesn't work that way, but that's kind of how I try to think of it anyway. Like, there's always going to be assumptions, right? But the important thing is to be open to being like, oh, actually, in the pronoun thing, this person has chosen to go by that. And like, oh, okay, sorry. And then you adjust from there. We should breed humans for better genes. Oh no. No. If you get something wrong, you aren't going to explode. And I just can't read that word. I don't know what that word is. I'm not very good at reading a lot of the times. Caricature, I think you were trying to say there. I don't know. Of a person getting extremely angry that you just got their pronouns wrong doesn't exist. Just accept the correction and move on. There are some people that will get actually upset when you use incorrect pronouns and stuff like that. But yes, again, to that point, 9 times out of 10, like they're not going to get like explosively angry at you. They'll probably be like, that was kind of rude to assume like that. I actually go by this. And like, oh, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to assume or anything. I'm just kind of new to all this. And ideally anyway, that other person's because again, there are instances where it's like somebody is just responding incorrectly, being overtly, negative or antagonistic. And sometimes, yes, that is on the person who, was, innocently, misgendered or misidentified. And it's like, okay, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm still kind of trying to adjust to all this. I didn't mean to be offensive or anything. And if they're still getting like, very angry about it, like, the onus has shifted from you being wrong to them just being overtly sensitive. Because while I don't think that, as some people try to make talking points of, I don't think that, like, oh, America's gone soft or anything like that. I don't fucking think that. But I do think there are some people that are just that extra bit of just like a little bit on edge, and in many cases, I don't blame them for that. But at the same time, I don't think that they are correct in being excessively angry when you get something wrong. I've been on that side of that interaction before, being the one who was wrong and then getting just like reamed for it. That I don't agree with. And I think that is an improper response to what should, in the best case situation, be an innocent mistake. But yeah, nobody truly understands politics. That's also very true. You're saying my apple tree can't think? I'm saying that your apple tree specifically can't think. Every other apple tree can. You raised yours wrong. Like someone going by they, them isn't an insurmountable language barrier, LOL. If you knew someone who went by that, I promise you would be seamless. Theoretically, anyway. Then it only applies to English because masculine and feminine are in most languages a form of conjuncture. If you try to learn any language, if you only knew English, it's a huge leap. Oh no, yeah, like absolutely. If you go from like just learning English to learning like a completely different language, like, oh, absolutely. It's a massive leap. But it is like the same basic concept. Like once you know and understand, then like it all clicks. Not it, that's why. Why don't we just use it's for everyone? Yeah, I've seen some people going by like, oh, I choose to go by like it pronouns. Like I don't really like that because it seems more like an objectification word to me. Like I'm not really comfortable with calling somebody an it. That seems dehumanizing. I'm also coming from a place of not caring what people think of me. That could also be seen as a threatening thing. I mean, it probably could. I always just say like, do your best. I don't think anybody, maybe not anybody, but I think that the majority of people aren't out here trying to like actively, hurt other people's feelings or like step on toes and be problematic and stuff. I think there are some people who are, but for the majority of people, I think we're all just trying to, do the best we can and adjust the best we can to a changing society. I think it's funny that here in Denmark, our word for dyslexia translates to word blind. Hell yeah. I can't see word. I can't see it in my brain. I'm gonna persuade this dude.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Surely a business like Stroud Eklund has a VIP status, bitch.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Well, perhaps something could be arranged.
Yes. I can't afford that. Too bad.
You seem to attract the types with big talk and empty pockets.
You're missing teeth. I wouldn't be talking about big nothing. Because you got a big mouth that apparently had teeth removed from it. The price is too high and you know it.
If you don't like
balls.
it, find someone else to deal with.
I should have used the auto
I'm
persuade.
afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP package isn't for everyone.
Alright, here you go.
Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Thank you. Bloop.
Enjoy the lounge.
Alright, so now I think we just go over here. Excuse me, pardon. Bloop. That's interesting. When I went through here last time, I remember that we had to like actually look for the person who had the like the person that we were gonna meet up with. I'm not 100% sure how we were able to bypass that just now. Interesting. That's very strange because I also remember Oh wait, maybe we do it after. Oh no, yeah, this is just the pre-game stuff. We're just here getting the drop on everybody. Okay, let's do that. Right. I remember now. We're just here to get all this stuff like pre-gamed and then we meet up with everybody later. Okay. See that? Oh, fuck you. Come on. We don't even have that shape. This is for the birds. Okay, let's do that one again. And then let's use this one. I remember getting asked so often, are you word blind so you can't read? Let me know if you want 160,000 credits. What, are you gonna fucking PayPal me? What the hell is happening? How would I get 160,000 credits? I became world leader in Starfield universe. Let's see. Cyric, the lead writer on Sim Settlements 2. Plaza Plaza, we got celebrity in the house. Question out of nowhere. Do you know how playing non-royalty-free music on your stream works on YouTube/Twitch? Does it get you a strike, demonetized, or nothing? So, non-royalty-free music. Oh, so you're just talking about you're just talking about music that is like has a copyright on it. Well, if you play music that has a copyright on it, there is a large chance that you're going to get copyright struck. And basically what that means is the video, you can't monetize the video. So you either have to cut out that section of the video or just do your best not to use royalty, like music that has royalty attached to it in your streams. I did a lot of streams in the past where I would start at the beginning of my streams, I'd usually play like music or something. And I knew like, okay, I can't play monetized music. So I would either find like, like a royalty free, lo-fi playlist or something like that and play that. Every once in a while, one of them would get struck by something. And I would just have to go in and either cut that or sometimes I could challenge it. But if you're looking to stream and you want to avoid any, problems with royalty-free music, I would do one of two things. One, chance it with with different playlists and stuff like that, or you can do what I did, and I started using depending on the game and stuff. I would start. Well, what I did is I just stopped using music in general in live streams because it's a bigger headache than then it's kind of worth. But you can also try looking for so like for Fallout 4 specifically, right? All of the music that is done, I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head, but the gal that sings in the Third Rail, all of the music that she does is copyright free. So I was able to play those with no problem. The original soundtrack music, though, is copywritten, so I couldn't do any of that. But I was able to utilize the copyright free music that what's his name? It's Jared something Johnson. That Owlette on Twitter. Jared. Fuck. Where's my phone? There it is. Hold on. I can look it up. Specifically, if you're looking for like royalty free music for a Fallout 4 stream, what you can do is you can. Where is it? Oh wait, it would be library, and then here it is. Jared Alexander Johnson on Spotify. He also goes by Owlette on Twitter. Jared has made 3 or 4 different albums at this point that are all inspired by the Fallout video game series. They're called Radium. And they're really fucking good. I've even used a couple of I've even used a couple of his songs in videos before. Is really good music. He's on my short list for Adamcast guests and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely check him out. He makes real good music. Toshi, you had TMIT, then you goofed. Oh, I think you mean I had it and then I goofed. Well, whoops. By glitching out of bounds naturally. I can get 160,000 credits by glitching out of bounds. That sounds about right. I hope Canada doesn't exist in Starfield. Well, of course it doesn't. Nothing exists in Starfield. The whole goddamn world is dead. Plus some slick jetpack work. Ooh, okay, interesting. Some people just play whatever they want and they just take the hit and survive on members and donations. That's also true. You kind of have to be a little bit bigger for that, though. Me, unfortunately, and I would imagine Cyric as well. We're not big enough to fucking roll with the punches like that. Like we need every penny of that sweet hot nasty ad revenue we can get. Which, if I remember correctly, I don't think I actually turned on for this stream. Nope, yeah, I didn't turn on for either stream. God damn it. I've been sitting here this whole time fucking not getting fucking pennies on the dollar off you guys. What the fuck? Giving you guys free advertisements off of my hard fucking blood, sweat, and tears and the fucking damage I'm doing to my throat and shit. I'm fine though. It's just, like, it's just because I'm talking. You do streams for a long time and you're talking the entire time. Obviously, your voice is gonna get tired. But yeah, no, I'm good and everything. I think kindly setting up streams for the first time, trying to figure it all out. Yeah. The hardest thing I found anyway is literally just like getting like the actual OBS stuff set up. That, for me anyway, that was the hardest part. Everything else was no problem. As far as music goes though, if you're going to do it on YouTube, YouTube does actually now have a music library that's like all copyright free stuff, and you can download it. So what you could do is you could just download a bunch of that stuff that you like and then just, play it during stream. Get lo-fi stuff, get stuff for like an intro thing, whatever. But yeah, that is also an option. But again, I would probably always better to play it safe. I just don't use music in general unless it's something like I know like this is not going to get me copyright struck. And so far, Jared's stuff has proven pretty like real good on that. For me personally, the other difficult thing about streaming is just, you know, talking so I don't sound like a fucking idiot, which is really difficult. That's why I gotta fucking write everything out first and then just read it back and just edit and narrate it that way, because I can't carry on a fucking normal conversation without sounding like a goob. Twitch can just cut your audio, I think in some cases for copyright. Interesting. I didn't know that. I had always only gotten copyright strikes on YouTube before, even when I was dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so that does make sense. Canada. Miss every chance you don't take. Exactly. Take all the chances you can, but, you know, be smart about it. Adjust where you need to. Bisk has a lot of good free music he makes all the time and encourages everyone to use it. Bisk on YouTube and Twitch. I think it's also on Spotify. There was some rapper I remember a while ago. I want to say it was T-Pain, but I don't think it was T-Pain. But like some big music guy. Like somebody asked him during a stream, like, "Hey, can I use your music for like streaming and content creation?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, fucking go for it." Maybe that was Fisk. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Okay, let's pop back into the game here. Let's do that. This one? Yeah, there we go. Bloop. All right. So we got the remote door control and then the scheduling. All right, dope. So now we got everything set. Let's run back here. Hey, yo. Boop. Another thing that I would probably look into, and it seems kind of mostly dependent on the game itself, because like I said, I've been able to dual stream games no problem, like in the past. But for whatever reason, whether it's, you know, or optimization or just like the size of games and stuff like that, when I try to stream both, you know, like Bethesda games like Fallout 4, Starfield, stuff like that, it seems like there's an issue. Like it's like too big to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So you can look into restream. I would just like keep that in mind. If the game you're playing is, you know, like too big or whatever, or like, you know, poorly optimized or you know, whatever the third thing is, I would just be aware of that. If you're just going to stream on like one platform like Twitch, YouTube, Kick, whatever like that, yeah, you probably don't have to worry about that. But if you are going to try to multi-stream, keep that in mind. It's done. Let's get to the meeting.
To the Astral Lounge and our cellar.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
I also really like their dichotomy. Like they both run this massive corporation and they're married and they're both like incredibly business savvy and incredibly shrewd and carry themselves with a certain level of like earned business status and stuff like that. And yet they're still over here all fucking like, oh, like my dear, did you hack my computer and fucking steal shit? And she's like, only because you hacked mine, my love, and shit like that. It's really fun. I like it. It's it's probably not something that's new or anything, but I like seeing it. It's a fresh take on a semi-stereotypical relationship, you know, like the waspy, like rich people kind of relationship.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal.
It's totally optimized. Get good. Exactly. It's a me problem. In this instance, it was because the fucking restream is weird, but yes.
Ramsey and Travers.
I want all the Mass Effect races mod into Starfield. In fact, I want the whole Mass Effect trilogy modded into it, total conversion. I'm waiting for somebody to fucking, like, that's the thing that I'm waiting for when like mod comes out. I want to see after, you know, like next year when the mod kit for Starfield comes out. I want to see. I'm gonna get a stopwatch and I'm gonna fucking time it. I want to see how long after the creation kit drops, how long it's going to take somebody to recreate like Starfield or Fallout New Vegas as a mod in Starfield or Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas. You know, you go to a planet and then like you drop down and then it, you know, like you wake up in the cart or at Doc Mitchell's place and shit like that, and it's literally like somebody just took the entirety of like New Vegas or Starfield, Skyrim, put it into a mod and then took that mod and stuffed it into Starfield, a Bethesda turducken, as it were. In fact, if anybody is watching this now or in the future and is thinking about doing that, call it the Bethesda turducken mod. Oh god. Let's see. Toshi, could you beat Goku in a fist fight? Yes. Goku is a gentleman and a good boy, and he would not raise his fist to somebody so vastly weak and inferior physically. Dead Space mod, Stargate mod, hell yeah. Goku would beat Superman. Death Battle is full of caca. I disagree. I was actually like the argument that Death Battle put forward, specifically on both like their power difference as well as like the like more so narratively speaking, like what the purpose of Goku and what the purpose of Superman are from a narrative standpoint. I think the argument that they presented makes a whole lot of sense, because Superman's whole point is that he can do anything. He can literally do anything. And Goku's whole point is that he is able to overcome anything. The point of Goku is being at one point and constantly, you know, overcoming challenges and becoming stronger. Whereas Superman's point is he is just strong by default. And the whole his whole thing is like what do you do with all that power, and like what is the right thing to do? How do you be a good person? Shit like that. I don't remember if it was it was like a comic or something. Somebody was all like, we're gonna put Goku and Superman together and they're gonna fight to the death, and they're like, why would we do that? Like, you're supposed to fight to the death because like you got to figure out which one's stronger, and like why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just hang out with this chill super dude? And then they just walked off into the sunset as like best friends or whatever, and the narrator voice was like, no, get back, you're supposed to fight and kill each other. And then like the winner was friendship or whatever. I like that was funny. Okay, use the code's phrase to identify the seller. Got it.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
It also depends on what version of Superman you use. I suppose that's fair. Goku rises to any challenge, can overcome anything. Superman has plot armor. I mean, yeah, that's like, if you're, oh god, if you're in like the DC universe and you have plot armor as Superman does, then like what is the difference between plot armor and like literally being like a god or a Superman, right? There's not really a difference, and it's like that's kind of the point. Like Superman's whole thing is like he has that plot armor thing. Where was this guy again? Well, I thought he was like over here. Fuck. Oh wait, no, he's over here.
Yeah.
There you are. Yes.
Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
No, you're not. You don't have a drink. Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a
But yeah,
meeting.
like again, that's what I think the whole difference is. Goku can rise to any challenge.
I gotta get going.
Superman is the ultimate challenge, right? Nobody can beat him. It's kind of like the One Punch Man thing. I think One Punch Man, from an emotional narrative standpoint, kind of describes Superman's situation a little bit better in terms of like how the normal person would react to it. Because, you know, Superman's just always had those powers and stuff. Whereas Saitama, like, he gained that ability. He became that powerful. And the concept is just so different because one is asking, like, when you're that strong, what's the whole point, right? It's like when you 100% a video game, and then you continue to play, and it's like, okay, well, what am I striving for at this point? What is the thing I'm looking to do in the game now? Yeah. And with Superman, it's just it's like you've started the game, but you've already 100%ed it, and it's just like, okay, what am I looking to experience now? What is the point of me being here, in a sense? Like, it's a similar conversation, but it's the small things that make the difference. They would fight because Goku is dumb and he couldn't pass on the opportunity to fight a strong guy. That's fair. Goku is pretty goofy. They definitely missed out on NPC feedback for using your powers in Starfield. I've never seen them freak out. The people in Constellation do have a reaction like, whoa, that's weird. But I used my powers, that gravity power, like the first one you get. I used that here in the club here, and everybody like immediately turned hostile and started shooting at me. But yes, I would have liked it a little bit better if there was more like NPC, like, whoa, you have powers now. But I think at the same time Bethesda decided not to do that, because then it starts to look a little bit more samey to, like, becoming the Dragonborn in Skyrim, and I think one thing that a lot of people in the Bethesda sphere have been trying to like push Bethesda away from is like, oh, you're the chosen one, you're the Dragonborn, or you're like this mythical centuries old like god or demon or whatever, or like in Fallout, where it's like, oh, like you're the Fallout 4 specifically, like you're the guy that survived for 200 years, like it just so happened to be you, right? Like, oh my god, like you're special, there's something special about you. It doesn't really feel that way in Starfield. It feels like you kind of just stumbled into stuff and just kind of like, this is like just the way that it's happened. The end of the game does kind of, I'm gonna try not to spoil anything here, the end of the game does kind of allude that it was supposed to happen that way and couldn't happen any other way, kind of. But at the same time, I think that's very different from like, oh, you are like the chosen one and shit like that, I think that's kind of what happened with Starfield. Me personally, anyway. But yes, I would have liked a little bit more feedback from specific NPCs, or like, hey, yo, fucking, you got like space magic and shit like that,
This'll be fun.
Superman pays taxes. Saitama's powers has been explained in the manga, apparently. I also heard that. I kind of want to get into the One Punch Man manga, but at the same time, I feel like it so well lends itself to the anime series, like an anime format, that I don't really want to, because I feel like it would kind of be a step down, Maybe I'm wrong. Anybody who has actually read the manga before getting to the anime, let me know if I'm wrong. But kind of the same way that I feel about My Hero Academia, I feel like it just lends itself so well. The story lends itself so well to anime and like the visual medium. Everything feels a lot more like impactful, like strong. It feels like things hit a lot harder, both physically and metaphorically in in the anime versions than they do in the manga. Again, I could be wrong. If anybody has read the One Punch manga before watching the anime, let me know what your thoughts are. That's just how, I perceived it as somebody who watched the anime before trying to read any of the manga. Superman can't die unless you find out what he's allergic to, though. Exact. That's the whole point of Superman. Human beings can be as strong as humanly possible, but they're still taken down by, the sniffles. Superman is who Superman is. Clark Kent is his disguise, like Batman is Bruce Wayne disguise. Kill Bill said it best. Very true. That is spot on. The Dragonborn could solo Starfield. Just the whole Starfield universe. Lore accurate Dragonborn. Yes. Skyrim Dragonborn. Doubt it. Fair. Dragonborn. Starborn. I mean, yes. Seen as how, because, again, the Dragonborn is like a person. Starborn is more like a title, in a sense. And I feel like, well, specifically because I think the Starborn, I don't know, I haven't gotten all the, magic powers and shit like that, but I feel as if the Starborn are just, they're not on the same, mystical, superhuman level as the Dragonborn is. The Dragonborn is literally out here, fighting and murdering giant fire-breathing lizards with their bare hands, whereas the Starborn is just a little bit more susceptible to damage, or a little bit less susceptible to damage. Doesn't really feel like there's a proper balancing there. So yes, Dragonborn more powerful than Starborn, absolutely. Hey yo, what up?
You, Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations.
Screw Batman. He has the power of trust fund. You're not wrong.
For the official photos.
Elder Scrolls lore does go crazy. It do be going pretty wacky out there.
Sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I would like to sit, but you now I have to talk to you.
So polite, almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Well, see, that's your first problem right there. You're forgetting what planet you're on. You're dumb. You're not a smart person.
Assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well,
I do like when you're sitting, the camera doesn't,
And I
it's not as sensitive. It's slowed down a little bit.
we agreed on.
I like that. It's one of those small things that that Bethesda added that you don't really notice right off the bat, but when you do notice it, it's like, oh my god, this feels so much better.
Seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
I am a little disappointed that I can't look down and see my own body though. I want to see how awesome my shoes look in this armor. Stable off in the universe so quick. Yes.
Oh really? And how do you know that?
Because I'm awesome.
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now.
Oh my god, the new Elder Scrolls would be awesome. So we know nothing about the new Elder Scrolls game. There was the leak, the trade commission leak for Xbox and Bethesda, and they're Xbox is trying to buy Activision or something like that, and there was shit that leaked about that. I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna be making a video about that. A little bit. It's gonna be partially about that, partially about something else. But yes, the leak said that it hinted at anywhere, or maybe it said outright, I don't remember. But it said Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be coming out in 2026, I think. Yes, 2026. So roughly 2 years from now, because it's 2023 now. It's gonna be 2024 next year. So pretty much 2 years from now. I've also heard that that might not be the case anymore. That might have been like an old release date or whatever. But besides that, we know like pretty much nothing about it. At least nothing confirmed, like hard proof, you know. We don't know anything about it, but from a lot of the stuff that we've seen in Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and most recently Starfield, I can say with almost 100% assuredness that it's going to be Game of the Year. And like I've known this for a while because Starfield or Skyrim, Elder Scrolls has always been Bethesda's baby. They make every other game and experiment with new features like they did in Fallout 4 and the settlement building stuff you can do in Fallout 4. They did that specifically so that they can test out that feature in a property that's not like, you know, their flagship property. Like, this is the big thing about our company. They did it in a lower risk IP, so that they can test out how players react to that, so that they can then take it, amplify it by a factor of 10, and then put it in the next Elder Scrolls game. I would be surprised, and it's something that we've seen them expand on even more in Starfield. Outposts in Starfield are literally just settlements or camps. Settlements in Fallout 4 and camps in Fallout 76, but like 4 times as big. And I would not be totally surprised if part of Elder Scrolls 6's story was either the construction of or the renovation or founding of whole new like cities across the game world, right? I would not at all be surprised about that, or surprised by that if they included it. Whether or not they're going to go that big, I don't know. Maybe not. But I would be incredibly surprised if nothing else, the Elder Scrolls 6 did not include some sort of village or like base or fortification building similar to what we've seen in Fallout 4, 76, and Starfield. Because ever since Fallout 4, it's literally been a staple of every single major Bethesda RPG that they've released so far. What if TS6 had you helping the actual Chosen One like they did in Oblivion? If they did that, I think it would be kind of a good thing. Because like I said before, I think a lot of people are kind of tired with Bethesda making you like, you know, the Chosen One or like the guy that can solve everybody's problems. And I think they want to try to fast track you a little bit, or the community anyway seems like they want Bethesda to try to make it, you know, like lean away from that and be sort of more like just like a person, like anybody could fill your role, but you're the one who's like taking the initiative to step up and become this, you know, this champion, this hero, not because like, you know, like, oh, it's your destiny and shit like that. Like, no, you are doing it not because of like some ancient prophecy or whatever, but because you want to do it. And I think that if they did that, it would be a huge plus, because one of the things that a lot of video games have issue with, or at least a lot of video games that put you in like a story or like an adventure sort of position, is they don't do a very good job of giving you a good and valid reason for why you want to go out and adventure, right? That was more so my big issue with Fallout 4, the call to adventure, right? I feel like in Fallout 4, your whole reason for going out to adventure into the wasteland, like, oh, my wife's gone and my wife's dead and my child's gone, it was really weak, because I don't think that concept, you know, missing kid, dead wife, or dead husband, anything like that, I don't think that's a poor reason to motivate somebody. But I think that they didn't do a very good job on actually giving you time to, you know, get to know these people that you have such an emotional attachment to. And so it feels very hollow when you're set out into this game world to do anything and become anything you want with such a shallow premise behind it. Now, that same thing worked perfectly for God of War, but God of War was not an open world RPG where you could do anything and become anything. It was a closed course, quote unquote, on the rails hack and slash game. Massively different. And so narratively, it felt proper because you were going on this preset, predestined story. And this is the reason why the story began. It doesn't fit in Fallout 4 because you can just immediately divert from that course because you are given the option of doing so. If spellcrafting isn't back in 6, I'm going to be mad. Let's make stupid OP spells, damn it. That would kind of be interesting. I think that they could probably do that because I feel like they'd be able to adjust, like implement like AI stuff or procedurally generated stuff, kind of like they did with Starfield with a lot of the procedurally generated like terrain maps and shit like that. Just not 100% sure how well they could implement that so that it seems like you can make really powerful spells, but they're not like drastically overpowered to the point where they like break the game, you know? Maybe it's something that just can't be avoided. Maybe it's something that isn't needed. But yeah, being able to like make your own spells would be pretty dope. You don't need the money.
Now, I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You came here to sell, bro.
Already, if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Take walk. Yeah. Take the money.
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Dope.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after.
Come on, mouse. Wake up. There we go. Yes. And then I'm going to save it real quick because there's a dude that comes out here. There he is.
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Cry.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
That guy has really deep bags under his eyes. The funny thing here is he will actually get annoyed if you wait too long and start shooting, and that security guard back there will start shooting. Don't do this. Don't die to get this rock back.
It's my employer's property.
I thought that was a really nice touch.
You gonna make me shoot you?
Being able to, like, you just stand here and then he gets pissed off and tired of you waiting and then just opens fire. Give me the chance to talk. Yeah, so that one, whatever.
I'm listening.
I'm the just do the thing. Yeah, I am too, man. I'm just saying, like, hey, listen, you gotta like do this, and then I'm glad you came
Maybe
around.
we can work something out.
Hell yeah.
All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
I do like the
The Astro Lounge.
I do like the persuasion stuff. Like the way that persuasion and dialogue success, the speech check stuff. I do like the way that it was implemented in Starfield, being able to like choose a riskier option to try to complete it sooner, or going with like the easy option, the green, orange, and yellow speech checks there. I think that was really smart. I don't really like that you can, like, it's a negative thing, right? So if you get one wrong, one of your tries goes away. And if you don't, when you get to like the very end, you can pretty much just like, after you do the first 2 tries, you can just continue to do like the level 1 easy option. And, sometimes it's +1, sometimes it's +2, stuff like that. You can just continue to do that ad nauseum until you either fail or succeed. I both kind of like that, and I don't really like that, because I feel like it detracts from the, oh, you have 3 turns to get this right, or you fail the speech check. And so it's like, after, let's say he has 5 bars, and you gotta fill it to 5. You can do like easy on the first couple, but you know, let's say you fail a couple and then like you get to the last one and the only chance you have is to go for the +6, which is the riskier one, but it'll complete the thing. Instead of that, you can just go with the level 1 green option and get like +1, +2, whatever, and then just like continue to do that, because as long as you don't fail the last speech check, you won't, as long as you don't fail the last try, you won't fail the speech check. And I feel like that takes away some of the intensity of the system, you know? Like, you put a whole bunch into it, into the perk itself, and then you have a much better chance of succeeding. But the issue there is just you don't really need to put more points into it, because if you just keep going with like the easiest option, you will most likely never fail. And that specifically I just don't really like. Everything else about the system, I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
Agreed. The man himself.
Oh, you have to do the thug shaker. I don't know why you keep asking me to do that. I'm not gonna shake my ass, Sterno. You freak of nature. You weirdo.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Machismo. They had to show it off. Had to show off how tough they were by staying behind the planet with an atmosphere. I know, right? Without an atmosphere. The +1 is the generic. I like the risky +4 or higher because they're usually part of the actual discussion. Same. I usually go for the lower green options just because, you know, I'm trying to level them, right? So I gotta continuously pass them. But I have noticed that I do like the mid or the higher ones, the mid level or the max level ones. Because like you said, they 9 times out of 10 feel like they're actually attached to the conversation you're having. Instead of just like, I think we could work something out. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, any conversation you have isn't going to be won by just saying like, hey, I think we can work something out here, you know, like, hey, gabagoo, whatever. Let me hit another quick save.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me find somewhere to dance. Need to make an appointment.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
Don't stand in my way. You won't like where it goes. Believe me, Slayton is expecting me.
Oh, there does seem to be a hole in
I kind of have to do it for this one because she got big points. I have Walter with me, the CEO of Eklund Stroud. It also feels like these red ones are like the more hostile option. Like, I'm being nice by asking first. I'm getting in there one way or the other. Like, that feels a bit more excessive. But like, I get it, you know. Off I go to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Derek. Have a nice sleep. Let's see. I need to keep some people out. I admire someone who respects rules. I have Walter Stroud with me, the CEO of Eklund Stroud. Stroud Eklund.
We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks.
Yeah, you do that.
I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Okay, thank you. Alright.
Hoping to get a meeting. I've been waiting all day.
Okie dokie.
This clearly isn't an executive level. He's on to us.
Taking what's mine.
I gave the adoring fan a badass outfit.
To my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
The Starfield pause menu says so much about the game. It says it wasn't made by Italians. I know, right? You go to the pause menu, like the escape menu here, and it's like, where's the Mario? Where's the cooking of the pizza? Where's the fucking pasta, huh? Where's the spaghetti? God damn it. I will say that one thing I don't really like about Starfield is like the start menu here, or like the main menu. I don't really like the Starfield logos just like right here, you know, that feels like some weird unnecessary branding. One of the first mods that I hope, maybe not the first mods, but one of the mods that I'm going to look for specifically is one that like removes this You know, maybe it removes this from here. I don't know, like, I don't know what it would replace with, but definitely removes it from the title screen because I feel like the title screen has a really good view, but it's just like Starfield plaster right across the middle. And it's like, I don't like that very much, as opposed to it just being like, you know, just the, you know, just the background itself. Most of that is coming just from my experience with Fallout 4, right? But then you have like Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, stuff like that, where it just says at the start, you know, Oblivion, Elder, Skyrim, stuff like that. Yeah. So like, it's not out of the norm for them, but I don't know.
All right.
Whatever, for me, it just doesn't seem, it just doesn't, visually, it doesn't seem as good as if it was just not there, you know?
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
You need to buy the neon alien dancer suit for the adoring fan to wear. Oh, yes, that's even better.
In 3, 2, 1.
Get them all fucking colorful and goofy looking. Okay, so...
You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Oh, I do go this way. Okay. What? Oh, duh. I have to actually listen to her. Go in the vent, dum-dum. Okay, this way. It's really satisfying to be the good guy in Starfield, but I can't wait to try being evil next time. I know, right? I haven't tried being evil in this game because I don't like hurting people's feelings, or at least video game people's feelings. I don't give a fuck about real people's feelings. I made that very clear by my very unfreedom, un-American video talking about the fucking no pronouns mod and how getting rid of it on the Nexus was a good thing. But yes, I also I don't like being mean in video games. But I would imagine I can't wait for being mean in Starfield to start popping off. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, just take this shit. And then I'm gonna save you. So I can hack this door, but then on the other end is just like a locker room and then there's guards there. So I'm just gonna pick the lock for the experience, and then I'll worry about the rest never. There. If Starfield is so woke, then why isn't there an Italian race? What is up with you and Italians today? You're just like on that shit. You don't spend long enough in the character creator Sterno. Yeah, because isn't there like a twiddly little Italian looking mustache? Just go full, hey, it's a me Mario with it. What the God damn it. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Okay, let's do that. What? Oh my god. This is for the birds. Okay, what if I do this? Okay. So it does change depending on how you slot it in. Motherfucker. That's ridiculous. Okay, so this door is open. I can close it, but I don't think there's anything really good in here, so I'm just gonna leave it be for now. And then let's just keep going. And then this one just leads to a, it's like an employee lounge or something, if I remember correctly. There we go. Alright. I'm actually going to Italy later this year, northern Italy, the somewhat civilized part. Oh, jeez. Well, that sounds like fun. I hope you have a good time in Italy.
Opening the door on your right.
Okay.
Go now.
I did it.
But don't go to the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait.
Walter, what the fuck?
Security is on full alert.
Oh. What? Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck was he there? Oh, wait, no, I don't think I was supposed to go through that door. I think I was supposed to go through the door next to it. I'm gonna see Venice. Oh, that sounds like fun. See all the waterways and shit.
Security is on full alert.
Oh, god damn it. What fucking triggered them? It's probably the pronouns. Pronouns will do that to a motherfucker. It'll trigger them. Make them go fucking crazy.
Wait. This clearly isn't...
What? Oh, god damn it. I didn't do a hard save anywhere.
He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office.
Breaking into your face?
But one easily counted.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Alrighty then.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
Yeah, it'll be easy. Let's go.
2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over.
Whoop. Forgot about that.
You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just
I'm slipping and sliding around all kinds of unnoticed. They'll never even ever see me, not even once, ever. Hey, yo.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end.
Oops. What? Who's going down? You didn't see nor hear nothing. What the fuck is the adoring fan doing? Are you getting fucking punched? Are you out there punching people you ain't supposed to be punching? Am I gonna have to tell the adoring fan to fuck off for a little bit so I can actually do this stealthily? What a fucking goblin.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Pretty Fazbear. Exactly. He's out there jump scaring some bitches, and they think it's me.
Easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and
Alright, let's do a hard save here.
employees are all over. Be careful.
And then let's see what happens.
You want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Whoa, that was weird.
Follow the conduit all the way to the end.
Alright.
Past the fork.
Walter's wife is the one we needed in Constellation. She's like the most capable sea suit that's ever existed. Oh, god damn it. The adoring fan is screwing this all up for me. Or maybe he's making it easier. Because it seems like it's not getting in the way of the stuff I'm doing. Whoa, that was Merrick's voice? What do you mean? Who was? What happened? Oh my god. I'm gonna do another save here. I probably could have gotten away with a quick save here. Ah, well. Not there, not there. Let's go with that one. And then that one. And then this one and that one. Alright, well that works. And then we'll close you. And then we'll just keep on going this way.
There's a lift above you. Just climb up.
Very good. Hey guys.
The room below you is clear.
Let's do a quick save.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open.
Yes, this one.
Unlocking a safe route.
Ace balls and soccer balls.
Go down.
Oh. Ah.
But don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole.
Everybody's lit up. Okay, we're good. That was weird. I guess the entire building was alerted because I was stabbing the soccer ball. Did I fuck up? Did it fuck up? I think it fucked up. Yeah, I think it goofed. Okay, let's go back to this quick save. Good thing we quick saved right before that point. Ah.
One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end.
All the FNAF bots are rogue weapons left over from the Colony Wars. Exactly. They figured out how to weaponize fucking Golden Freddy and I don't know, fucking, was it Porn Star Bonnie or some shit? There's so many fucking versions of them. Is she gonna give me the go-ahead here? I can't remember. She's supposed to give me the go-ahead there, aren't I?
Keep going. Oh,
okay. Alright, that works. Sure thing. These locked. A couple of these are locked, aren't they? Nope, that's good. I thought at least one of those was locked. Weird. Ah well. Let's drop another quick save.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Thank you. Hello, little cleaning bot.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate.
I see him. Hold on. Oh god, that was awful timing for a sneeze.
Fuck that for you.
Okay. I think we're good.
You know the routine.
Yep.
Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Alrighty then.
Got me!
I'm sure that's fine.
That's going to be a bomb!
Hey, how's it going?
Down that robot remote.
If you could, that'd be spectacular.
You're scrambling the protocol. I doubt that'll work again.
I think it's goofed. I think I might be SOL on this one. God, what the fuck is happening out there? Imagine you're farting around your outpost in Narion, all of a sudden you're being chased across the planet by 3 or 4 of them. That would be terrifying. It would. Like, you're on this empty planet all by yourself, and then you just kind of like, you just turn around and you see a fucking yellow chicken holding a cupcake, like fucking out in the distance, and you're just like, ah, shit. They found me. Alright.
And it's your face.
Oh, God. I think, yeah. We're gonna have to reload that quick save there. The fan. I know, right? He's going absolutely banana ham sandwich. He's all like, "You will all die." Every time you sneeze, you die. The electrical signal that regulates your heart is interrupted. It is. Thankfully, though, it is not enough time for you to become clinically dead.
Closing the shutters.
Which is good for me, because I sneeze real big.
Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate.
And if the intensity of a sneeze was any factor, I would have been dead a long time ago.
Just get that for you. Security is on full alert. No point slipping to unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your...
Oh, I don't think I went down the right one. Yeah, I was supposed to go down this one. Okay, I'm just dumb. Okay. Wait, we gotta go that way? No, it seems like there's dudes there. Probably not a good idea to go that way. So that's locked. Am I not supposed to go that way? Supposed to go this way?
There's the door.
Okay, here we go. This one? Aha! Here we go.
There's a series of catwalks.
Okay, cool. I got it. You really need to dismiss the adoring fan. He was not doing me any favors there, but I think a lot of the times where it seemed like it was like everything had gone foobar and I couldn't actually proceed in the mission, I think it was just because I was in the wrong place. Like, that's definitely what it seemed like in that last moment. This part, though, I remember going through this last time, and
I swear to God, I heard something.
Okay. I don't think I can get past this section stealthily, because there's like 2 guys up there, and they're just going to take the initiative on that one. But I don't see another way, unless I go this way. Would I go this way? This way's going down, though. Yeah, it's going down. It doesn't go back up, and I need to go up. So unless I take here, can I do this? And then here. I suppose I could do that. Okay, that makes sense. So I literally just go around them then. Okie dokie. That makes sense. Nope, okay. I usually just kill everyone once I get to the catwalk. I mean, that's what I did last time, but, you know, this is a stealth mission, so I'm kind of like, there has to be a way to, like, do this stealthily. And I guess just getting creative with the boost pack, is the way to go. Oh, shit. This was a dead end. Ooh, okay, this way. It also doesn't help right now that it's dark, and I can't see real great. Here we go. This seems a little bit more promising. Whoops! Well, they found me. Alright, let's get murderizing. Come on, take out. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well. Bang, 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 bang. Don't you run from me. I'll kill you. I ain't want to, but I will. Got him. You guys. Hey, Walter. Yep. Yeah, you did. Yoink. There it is. Okay, so there were still 2 guards up here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to sneak past them. Oh, yeah, probably up here. Alright, that makes sense. Ooh, actually, I forgot about that. I gotta use the boost pack a certain number of times in combat in order to get to the next, in order to be able to unlock the next level. And since they're shooting at the Adoring Fan down there, might as well just knock this out. I was able to stealth this section, but I'm spec'd for stealth. I think that's mostly just the issue. I'm not spec'd for stealth. I tried to make a stealth archer, but stealth sucks in Starfield. I'll fix it with mods next year. Unless Bethesda fixes the mods, or fixes stealth before then. But yeah, I mean, it's a Bethesda game. Stealth has never been real good in a Bethesda game. Like, I'd say its best point was back in Starfield, but even then, it's still not really all that great. So I'm only at 9.
Get away!
Can that go up? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I feel like I boosted way more than 9 times there. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. Don't worry, gamers, we're just gonna be jumping up and down for a little bit. God, I'm still getting comments on that, on the video I released yesterday. What is the... Will it show me the like to dislike ratio on my phone? No. It shows the number of views, which is very nice. It's almost at 3,000 actually. But I want to see... Oh wait, no. Video analytics? No, it's not. Well, that's dumb. The like to dislike ratio probably isn't any better. I can see external data, and 40% came from Google search. Google search, interestingly enough. And then 36% came from Twitter, which, based on some of the comments that are being left, I'm not 100% positive, or not 100% surprised that a lot of these people are coming from Twitter. Like, what the fuck? Some fucking Twitter brain comments. How we doing? 12. It's been more than 12. Oh, they die. Okay. They just needed to be reminded that I'm out here and I'm a menace to society. My idea of fixing stealth in Fallout 3... Fixing stealth is Fallout 3 Chinese stealth suit. Oblivion 100% chameleon stealth. There is like a stealth item in this game, isn't there? It's like a, because I know there's like a legendary effect that makes it so that when you're like standing still, you turn invisible. Andrasia has it by default, I think. But I don't remember if there's like an item, right? An item for like turning that on and off. Like a stealth boy, you know? People searching for pronoun drama on Google. I would imagine. Like, it's either people specifically searching for, like, oh, Starfield pronoun bad, shit like that. Or... Well, it's either that or something else. I don't know what else, though. My brain turned off midpoint. It does that a lot. Hey, yo, wake up. I'm still out here, and I'm still a threat to you and your mom. Are they dead? Nah, I think they're dead. Oh, well. I'll jump in combat later. Bloop. But, yeah. You're probably right. Just people fucking searching for reasons to be mad. And that's what a lot of the comments seem to be. It's either people making, like, valid but slightly misguided comments, in my opinion anyway, or people who are genuinely just fucking looking for a fight.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business.
I don't know how, but Twitter manages to keep both sides of the political extreme. Yeah, I don't either. Like, it definitely has been, like, one side has been fucking bolstered way more by Elon Musk taking control, like the fucking Twitter Blue fucking group and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know how Twitter does it. It's truly impressive. This game has chameleon as a legendary effect. You can find it on items, and I don't think there's a chameleon drug. Interesting. I thought there was. Maybe not. You're probably right. Anyway, Let's see. Call off your guards, Slayton.
You have what's
Give me my
mine.
shit back.
I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
Twitter has normal, sane people, and it has Elon stans. I mean, you're not wrong, but it also does have people who are just, like, so, like, unapologetically left-leaning, you know? Like, people who are just, like radical left-leaning people, or just people in general who are very radical about their political ideologies or their sociological or economical opinions. I was trying this one time. I got into a conversation with somebody on Twitter. About like we were talking about NFTs or something, and I was like, NFT technology can be used for like good. No, it wasn't an NFT. It was like crypto or something like that. And we were talking in DMs, and it was actually, I can't remember if it was was it DMs? I don't remember. But I'm trying to like approach this from a more like relaxed stand. Like, okay, so like backing up here, like I do believe that crypto technology and NFT technology can be used for good things. And literally all that person heard was, I think crypto is good. And then they're all like, oh, fucking like, you're not taking into account like the environmental damage it has, or like the the people who get scammed and shit. Like, why don't you care about the people who get scammed, or like all the fucking how bad crypto mining is for the environment and shit like that? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's literally not what I'm saying. And it's really frustrating to have to argue against that, because the whole like, oh, like crypto is bad for the environment shit. It's like, no, it's not. The reason crypto is bad for the environment is because it's literally just more electricity that's being used. Like, you could say the exact same thing about all electric vehicles. Like, are all electric vehicles bad because they use electricity to charge, meaning we're going to have to generate more electricity, meaning we use up more, we use more fossil fuels to generate that electricity? Like, no. You wouldn't say that. You would go with the exact same optics that everybody else is pushing, like, oh, green or like all electric cars are better for the environment because they don't put out emission and stuff like that. It's like, yes, that's true. And it's like, thank you for subscribing, Jade. Huge gamer moment. Absolute savage Chad moment. And so it's like, you wouldn't say that about the electric cars, even though they do literally the exact same thing. They don't generate electricity on their own like crypto. They just use up electricity. But electric vehicles aren't in that same vein anyway, damaging for the planet because of the fact that they use electricity. But they say that about cryptocurrencies, which doesn't make any sense, because like if we lived in a society that had a 100% green energy grid,
is being tested.
They couldn't make that argument, because it's like, oh, it's using up more electricity. And like, well, yes, it is, but it's not an environmental crisis because we're not burning, fossil fuels and shit. And like, that's true. But for whatever reason, people don't see that argument. They just see the like, oh, I think crypto's good thing. Period. Ad nauseum. It's the people on either side that only think in like the black and white, the one or the other. You're either this or that. There's no middle ground. There's no nuance for some people. And it's people on both the left and the right. I'm kind of the same way. I'm actually probably exactly the same way. I was very politically active for a very long time. And I still kind of am. But after a while, I just hit the point where I'm like, I'm just fucking sick and tired of talking to people who are so blatantly and so unapologetically in that binary mindset where it's like, things either have to be like this or like this. It can't be any other way. And it's like, that's not how real world shit works. That's not how the real world functions. I thought crypto was a scam from the jump. It can be. It's just like NFTs. Like, God. I just got a fucking random text message from somebody who's like, "Want to fuck me?" And I'm like, "All right, you're a bot."
You are mulling over what to say.
I'm just fishing for my shit. But yeah, like, you know, crypto and NFT technology as a concept, as a technology, can be used for very good things, in my opinion. But unfortunately, as with anything that is unregulated and unmanaged, it can just as easily be used for negative stuff. We saw that with a lot of these fake crypto rug pull shit and like all that. NFTs recently lost all of their value, like 100% of the value. They're worth like 0 or like a minuscule amount of Ethereum, which is a specific cryptocurrency that is doing very well, and that I actually own a bit of. It's nothing huge, it's like $700 or some shit. But that's in like a separate thing. I'm using that for like, I'm in on that with somebody else. It's a whole thing. But the point is, I do think that both technologies can be used for something good. Like you could say that the credits in Starfield are a form of cryptocurrency because they're on like a fucking chip drive. So it's like they're not fiat money. This isn't like paper money or anything. So like it can be used for something positive, but unfortunately, early adaptation of that has just seen like all these fucking like shady scam bullshit, and it's really fucked up, and I don't like it. And I hope that we can like move past that and start utilizing the technology for more beneficial things. I missed a comment there from Cyvirus because I like Cyvirus and I like his comments. Yeah, but the fiat banking system uses far more electricity than crypto. That is one of the points to crypto. So that I didn't know. You know, fiat banking system uses far more electricity. But when you like think about it, like the printing of money, the institutions to like keep that shit running, like banks, shit like that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. But yeah. I think that's one of those like nuanced things. Again, it's one of those nuanced things that people don't really pay attention to because they're either one or the other extremes. We just went downhill after getting rid of feudalism. Kids nowadays with their pronouns and penicillin. Oh God, Sterno. I don't know about you sometimes, but sometimes you're a funny sumbitch. If we build new nuclear power plants and update our infrastructure, we'd be fine with EVs. You are correct. I agree with that 100%. But this is America, and proving anything might benefit a junkie or two alongside the other 300 mil. I don't know what you mean by junkie there, but yes, it is wildly impossible to get anything done in this game. The game of real life. And yeah, it's stupid. I don't like it. I just want a small cabin with a few solar panels and a decent scooter. Like, bro, me too. My dad gave me me and my sister a small amount of money a while ago, and I'm like, you got to put this down on a house so you guys can get a house and shit like that. My sister wanted absolutely nothing to do with my dad for reasons I think are silly, but that's not something I'm going to be talking about. But couldn't take the money to put it down on a house because you need to have a full-time job for like 6 months before any bank will even listen to you. So had to get that figured out. But one of the things I'd really like to do is just get like a big plot of land, right? And then, build a bunch of, build like a bunch of modular tiny homes on it, and then pay like a flat fee that's never going to go up, like $500 a month or whatever, like rent that way. And then just build like a little apartment home village kind of thing like that. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be nice. But then just like you said, just like get a plot of land with a small cabin, a tiny home, whatever, just a bunch of trees everywhere, grow potatoes and shit like that. That's the real American dream. That's the only kind of fucking dream that many people can have in this country anymore. Because they fucking can't buy houses. So it's like, we'll just buy land and then fucking build houses ourselves because the housing market's all fucked up. Nobody can afford nothing. 2 acres of land or so I can raise a garden, some chickens. Gotta love chickens. Hell, be happy with a single wide trailer, right? Nuclear is not as profitable. Yeah. As Churchill once said, the best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Oh, Churchill. Printing money and transporting money or including electronic transfer. That's fair. That's definitely fair. I guess that's something else I didn't really take into consideration. I'm actually looking in Arizona, plenty of 1 to 5 acre plots out there, super affordable. Yes, but then you have to live in Arizona, and it's
patience is being
me anyway. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. It's cooler up here. I was talking with my housemate, and he has like a friend or somebody that lives in Arizona, and they mentioned the other like, oh man, it's 101 degrees out here. Like, oh, it's such a cool, refreshing day. And it's like, but excuse me, 100 degrees here in the Pacific Northwest. Like, we've had people die because of that. A couple of years ago when we had that big like heat wave where it got up to like 114. Like, we had like a couple dozen people actually die because we don't have air conditioning here in the U.S. in the Pacific Northwest for most places. Because, like, we don't need it. It's a cooler climate. Even in the summers, it doesn't really get that hot. But over the last couple of years, like, that's changed because fucking climate change has just gotten worse and worse. And now, fucking, if you don't have air conditioners, like, fuck, you better have a real good way of staying cool because, like, shit's gonna suck.
CEO of Stroud, Eklund, and Meyer.
Affordable because it's in a freaking desert, no water. Well, of course there'd be water. Like, I guess it would kind of depend, but yeah.
Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain.
I'm coming here from South Louisiana. It's hotter and more humid there. 90 here feels cold. Yeah, like that's the whole big difference. Like in the South, like, oh my God, it's 90 degrees. It's so cold outside. For us here up farther north, fucking the Pacific Northwest, 90 degrees. Like that's how hot it normally gets here in the summer. And that's only for like a couple months, and then it starts going back down into the.
It would cement our new.
Well, I don't know anymore because I switched to Celsius a while ago, but like for us here, like 20 or 20 to 21 degree, 20 to 22 degrees Celsius is like that's that's good. Like that's an okay day. Anything below that, perfect. Anything above that, fuck no. At least me specifically, but like point is, we like it cooler up here. Yes.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself.
Okay.
Shortly.
Thank you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
I'm originally from the Appalachian Mountains in
I know he probably wouldn't do
North Carolina, currently living in South Georgia. Been living here since 2016. I'm still not used to the ridiculous heat. Right. Even people from the South can't handle the heat of the South. Hey yo, what up? Good morning.
Slayton really does have a.
I don't know what I was going for there. I think I was starting to say like, "Hey, yo, what up, girl?" But this guy's a guy; he's not a girl. And then I'm like, I lost where I was going with here. Must me decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Yeah.
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Hell yeah. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A rare moment of compassion. This city.
I don't think you're supposed to be in the wall like that, bruh.
I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Why are you...
Let's talk more back at the ship.
You ain't supposed to be there. You're supposed to be like a couple more inches this way. Stupid. I'm gonna steal your shit and then struggle to figure out how to sell it properly. I'm just gonna steal your money right in front of you and everything. Can I get in here? Oh, it's a master lock. Damn it. Plus, he's looking right at me. Can I go in here? Yes. This is the place. Alright. Let's crack this bitch open and get a lot of money for free. Okay, so we got that there. I got those ones, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be this one. Nope. Cool. God damn it. Wrong straight off the bat. Alright, so we got that one. We got that one. That one works there. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's go with that one. And then we can use that there. And then let's get that one. Oh, fuck you. Come on. Okay. Let's go with that. And then... Shit. Oh, damn it. No digipicks? What the fuck are you talking about? I had like 12 of them. Oh my god. I guess I don't have to steal them. This chest contains a whole bunch of counterfeit stuff that I can sell and get a lot of money. And I want it. Because I want the money. The money has to be mine. Where is it? This one? Yes. Yo, Toshi, cool to see you live streaming. Not my top 10 Fallout YouTubers, but you're okay. That is all I ever wanted to be. All I ever wanted to be was okay. But yes, thank you for the kind words. We've been hanging out and vibing and playing StarCraft and talking about fucking politics more than we probably ought to be for good and healthy conversation, but I've been having a good day, and I hope that everybody who has been streaming or has been watching me stream has also been having a good day, and I also hope that all the people leaving fucking wild comments on my last video are also having a good day, because at the end of the day, for as heated as things get sometimes, we're all just doing our best. Let's see. I want to go with this one. I won't even try to hack past advanced, too much tedious. Well, so the problem is I'm just like hacking above my pay grade here. I think I just have like a level 1 hacking skill. And I'm just going I'm just hacking above my pay grade and then just fucking save scumming it because I'm an asshole. What do you mean digipicked removed? What did I do? R? Undo? Oh. Undo uses up a digipick? Oh my god. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. That explains where all my digipicks keep going. Because I keep getting into situations where I was like, I have like 40 digipicks. Where they all go? It's because I'm doing the undo thing. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we got it. Let's get out of here. I stole your shit and I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm going to have the monies. I don't want to steal too much of the other stuff, because apparently that gets me caught by the police. Whatever. Toshi, I know a place you can get land for very cheap. It's rural Latvia. Thank you for the heads up, Sterno. I will have to look into investing in rural Latvia for property rental. Where is it? It's over here?
Get going.
Yes, there it is. It's just console. I would, but then it turns off the achievements. And I don't want to do that. And I don't have it set up yet for where I can, well, maybe I do. No, I would still need, like, the script extender and stuff to be able to run the mods that I have now. Which I should probably do. I should probably get on that. At least get everything set up for modding. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. There's got to be like a script extender for Starfield, right? Otherwise people wouldn't be able to mod it. Like, you know, the bare bones modding that you can do right now. Where is... Oh, wait, no. Whoops, I didn't want to go this way. I wanted to stop by one of the stores and sell shit first. Where is it? Is that the start? Yeah, that's the start. Sigurd's Outfitter. There it is. Okay. Nope. I don't have any achievements for Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Hell yeah. The mark of a true gamer. Yeah, there's a SFKE. Okay, cool. I'll have to grab that and then start working on that shit. Let me see what you got.
You don't see it. You don't need it.
Are you a clother? No. Okay, you sell all kinds of shit. So, where was it? It's not there. 2 digipicks. It's not an aid. Oh fuck, where would it be? Okay, well, we'll just do this. Because it's going to show up with the little yellow symbol anyway. Excuse me? Oh, can I not sell it to you? Wait, who do I sell it to? SFSE. Okay, yeah. Skyrim freak... Whoop. Script fucking... Contagion... Contagion doesn't start with a K, Toshi. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sorry, didn't mean to pull a gun out at you. Good day to you, too.
Alright, smartass. Let's cut the bullshit.
Yes, thank you.
You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off.
I do know about the achievement mod, though. That's why I need to... That's why I need to get that shit started.
Explain how the business
oh, fuck.
Let's get a move on.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to start a new game and shit? Like I won't be... Maybe not? I don't know. Hold on. I need to pee real quick. I will be right back.
Can we just get on with this?
Alright. Sell contraband at the Trade Authority. Yeah. I had forgotten about that.
Hey, I never said stole. You used that word, not me. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now what'll it be?
Well...
Then here I thought you were just wasting my time.
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm doing both. Here they are, miscellaneous. Okay, pretty sure I should be able to sell. No, okay, I'm not gonna be able to sell all of them in one go. But I can sell a bunch of them. And now I just need to find a chair.
Anything else?
And hang out creepily for 4 hours or some shit. Grab a chair, everybody. Just kind of fucking hang out. See what 4 hours does. Because I know that, fuck, what is it? It's, Titan. It's on the planet Titan in the Sol system. There's a, place called New Homestead. And I've seen a lot of,
Better not be a waste.
I've seen a lot of, what is it? What? Oh. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Shadowfan, when you type in just dance, in YouTube, it replaces the word with a little dancey eye symbol you see on screen there. So it just looks like neon R suit, but with the little dancey symbol there. That's funny. That's weird that it would just replace the whole word with the symbol, especially when it's part of another actual word. Weird. Either way, that's funny. Okay. So you are not back to full capacity as far as your cash goes. So let's jump in there. God, I hope they increase the selling amount. The amount you can actually buy and sell from vendors. Because that's way too low. Or maybe it's not, but it just feels low, you know? Not 100% sure what other systems have a trade authority in them. Because it seems like the only one I'm going to be able to sell contraband stuff to is the trade authority.
We can take it off your hands. Yeah, what?
Let's see if it worked. Oh. Shit. Oh, that's weird. It didn't show up this time.
Always
I wonder why it showed up last time. Weird. Oh well. Resources. Oop. Sell that. Oh, still not? What the fuck? God, how long do I gotta wait?
Done here?
No, we're never done. Alright. Let's try it again. Better. Oh no, one of the hedgehogs are here. Oh no. They're coming for you, Sterno. Gotta wait 48 hours. Okay. Dancer. Let's see if it pops up this time. It didn't. Interesting. That's weird. I don't know why it did that last time then.
It's too hot to... Now we're getting...
I guess you just got unlucky in that specific situation. There we go. Okay. There. Gee whiz. I gotta wait an entire 2 days just to be able to sell all my contraband. Jeez. What the hell? You would think that this place would have better service for being the illicit center of the universe. Goofy. Just straight goofy. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Boing. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. 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 There we go. Dancer suit. Alright, let's try again. Gotta wait till it pops up here. Yeah, there it is. I guess it only works when you capitalize the D. Interesting. That's really weird. Bloop. But also really funny, because I like those little wobbly guys. They're all like techno, and they're like... You know? I can just... go in here. What's it pointing me to?
I have things for you. Dead. I guess we can call that a win.
Oh, I gotta talk to Walter.
What do you think?
Oh, I gotta talk to him here.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me.
She seemed very nice.
I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
You despicable man. And then I got the fiscal quarter gun. So I'm going to save it here real quick. Because I can't remember if there's a speech check about to happen or not.
Lifting off.
But we're going to take off and we're going to make it work. It's going to be epic. Oh god. You smash into everything. Yeah, that was a real close there. Like, holy shit. I can't believe they allowed me to fly off in that direction. I am going in reverse like a motherfucker. You see that? I'm going 1,000 miles an hour in the reverse direction.
I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
I was going real far in the reverse direction. Or real fast in the reverse direction. That one.
You say that now, but your kind is not ready for the artifacts. The Starborn know what you are capable of.
Okay.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
Yes. That is my response. Where's the yes option?
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
Never.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact.
You want to use these, tell us more about who you are. I blew up the Starborn ship in the first interaction. This story acted like I didn't. Can you actually, like...
What you are be dangerous.
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
I think I just tried to run last time. Oh, yes, because we can just, like, evasive maneuvers and get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think that's what I did. I think that's what the game kind of assumes that most people are going to do, you know? Just, like, get the fuck out. And they didn't plan for people, like, actually fucking going for it and getting rid of, like, blowing up the ship. Either that or they did, but for whatever reason, blowing up the ship didn't get plugged in properly. It wouldn't be the first time that Bethesda is meant to do something, but didn't implement it properly so that it didn't trigger. Or so that it, yeah. So that it meant for it to trigger, but it didn't actually trigger.
Tell Noel to analyze the data.
The lodge. We're going to the lodge, gamers. Scaredy pants. I'll fight him next time. I'll blow him up in one of the other go-rounds. I might have to start a new game anyway. For like modding purposes.
Crowds in New Atlantis. I wonder if I should install a tracking device on you so you don't get lost.
It would be preferable if you didn't. Like, I'm just saying. Wow, sunshine. Bloop. Plus, I don't think I'm fully spec'd for proper ship combat. Especially not against a ship that's so much stronger than mine.
Starborn.
Bloop.
Never heard of them.
No. We did it. We added the puzzle to the pizza. Look at it. Wow. Bloop.
How is Neon? Are you? Are you okay?
Not entirely. Need to look at the data from my ship sensors.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now.
Thank you, Noelle.
Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Okay. They got a wacky looking table. It's got a TV on it.
Is that...
excuse me.
No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
Oh, God. Jeez. Excuse me. Jesus.
Perfection vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore
here?
unknown group who just happens to know about the artifact.
Oh, hell yeah, I can chill out with Barrett.
I was gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
My God.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
Yes.
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Fantastic. To be honest, I thought it was, aliens at first, the way he said, your kind. I could definitely see that. And I mean, I think most people, when they reached this point, thought it was aliens, which, I mean, in a sense, they technically are, but at the same time, they're not. I'm saying Starship human. To Barrett's point, the artifact clearly aren't human-made.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. I'm not so sure about that.
Well...
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them.
Andreja, what are you doing? Sit down, we're having a meeting.
To fight them
Come on.
if necessary.
Gee whiz.
Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Is it? Is it really, though? Humans are better than aliens. Wow. What a controversial and yet bold thing to say, Sterno. Oh my God. Should we like Starboard, see what we talk? Agreed.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
I think I would prefer aliens to ascended yet unenlightened humans. I mean...
when the time's right?
Kind of, but I kind of like the,
Any day you make it through is a victory.
I kind of like the direction they went with the story, making it the way that they they made everything. Did that? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that was about. I like the way that they did things. I think that they were kind of like trying to tease aliens a little bit, but it's like, we can make a space game that isn't about aliens, because there's like a lot of other stuff in space, and like in the genre that can be
shoulder stiff.
That can be, explored and stuff like that. So it's like, while I do think that there should be perhaps like at least some sort of larger sentient alien presence in the in Starfield, maybe for like a DLC or something. they will actually introduce like the people that originally made these the artifacts and stuff like that. And they're like an alien species, and like the Starborn are just humans who found out about it and like utilized it and stuff. I think that would be kind of neat, but I do mostly like that they're trying to like avoid aliens, you know, as like the big, you know, point of all of it. Because again, like there's a lot of stuff going on in space, and not all of it is alien related. So like, I kind of agree. I kind of also kind of think that it should have been aliens, but at the same time, I don't dislike the direction they decided to go with it.
Indeed,
I wish he was romanceable. The Russian accent always got me. Oh, Vlad? Yeah, I could definitely see that. I think it'd be kind of. I think it would be interesting if you could romance Vlad. I could agree because it's terrible how they are still part of humanity's insecurities and selfishness. I think that kind of feeds into the story, because like it kind of like even like with power, like that stuff would still exist, you know. And I like the storytelling they did with it. Humans are cool. We'll see things and kill it, and then 100 years later, we wonder what if we didn't kill it. Exactly. Oh, that's funny. All right. I think this is gonna be where we wrap up the stream for now. I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Check the description below for you know, links to my other socials: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Tumblr, and oh yeah, the Discord. Most importantly, the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord channel, definitely join that. It's a super cool place full of super cool people, and I like it. It's pretty neat. I'm probably a little bit biased on this since I made the Discord and it's my Discord. But I like it. I think it's a pretty cool place to hang out. And that's where you can touch base with me the quickest. That's where you can hang out with Toshi and get a hold of me for questions and conversations and such.
Sam, I do not know if you recall my suggestion, but if Cora ever needs self-defense training...
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I remember all right. Very aware of the offer.
Well, I am still available if you are interested.
Okay. Sure. I got it. Thanks again.
What did you need?
I didn't need anything. I love the little conversations that the NPCs have, though. It's very cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. I thank you all so much for watching. Is Noel just like stalking me now? Noel, are you trying to take the place of the adoring fan? Because he God, he came over here to stand like right next to me, like he's my friend. He's my best friend. This guy's wacky. But yeah, that's it for today's stream. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good weekend. You know, all that shit. There's like this whole underworld of Starborn hiring Eclectic to build bases and stuff. Where's the one who paralyzes their power and foresight into powerful positions? Where's the Starborn Illuminati? That would be funny if the Starborn started like injecting themselves into like politics and shit like that. That'd be pretty interesting. Maybe that's gonna be like a DLC stuff. It feels like a lot of the DLC is gonna be very story orientated, which I'm super psyched for. He's jealous. Yes, indeed. All right. So, like I said, though, this is going to be the end of the stream. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a good week. I don't 100% know. I'm going to be going into a new job on starting Monday. It has weekend working opportunities, so I might be scheduled for weekends. If that is the case, I'll probably be changing around when I go live. It might not always be on Saturdays, and sometimes it might be. But you know, just if you're in the Discord, keep an eye on that. I usually try to make announcements of when I'm going to be going live. But yeah, I'll try to be as live as often as I can, and I will try to make announcements at least the day before. I didn't hit anything on my keyboard. I don't know why it went to the main menu like that. But yes, I will be starting a new job. Scheduling is going to be a little bit wacky. Video release schedule will not be affected. And I am going to try to continue to stream as often and as frequently as I can, at the very least once a week. Until next time, though, until next stream, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you when I see you. Keep an eye out for when I plan to, or when I announce that I'm going to go streaming, because 9 times out of 10, I'm able to keep those. And until next time, have a good weekend. I hope you have a good week. And I will see you all out there among the stars, out in the wasteland, whatever you want to go with. All right, take it easy, everybody. Water. I'm starting this week too. Oh, you're starting a new job too? Well, good luck to you too, Matthew. Hopefully, bountiful things await the both of us. Bye, everybody.